So, funny story, I actually lost all my footage that I filmed for this video, so I'm refilming it. Wow. I wanted to tell you guys about natural deodorant. Like, if you're not using natural deodorant already, you really should. It's a really good, it's not so much of an investment, but it's a really good lifestyle choice. It's a whole lot better for your body. So I just want to tell you guys the pros and cons and what I did and didn't like about both deodorants. That means both natural and both like regular, or mostly deodorants that have aluminum in them. Those are what I don't like. Those are bad for you. Aluminum, actually, I'm pretty sure it causes cancer. I read that somewhere. Could be true, could not be true. You never really know these days. So if you're interested in finding out what I like and don't like about natural deodorants versus regular deodorants, please keep watching. You won't regret it. You need to switch to natural deodorants. I've tried everything from Dove to Arm & Hammer to Degree. I've had to use men's deodorant, which I'm not about that life. Plus, my boyfriend was getting very annoyed with me using his deodorant all the time. So what I did was I decided to try out this Dollar Tree. It was like a tea tree deodorant. It was natural. It was aluminum free. So I was like, okay, let's do it. That didn't work for me. And I'll tell you another one that didn't work for me. It's called Schmidt's. It's from Walmart. I'm sure they have it at other places, but I got mine from Walmart. And it was better. They're always better than regular deodorants, but I still had a few issues. So let me tell you, deodorants like Degree and Dove deodorants, the ones with aluminum, the problems that I had were sweating a ton. Like I'm a big sweater. Not anymore. I was a big sweater. I was a really big sweater like in my younger years and my teenage years. I'm only 21, and thank goodness I made this decision before I got any older. I had a sweating problem, and those regular deodorants, they really did not help. I feel like they made it worse. They made me sweat even more, and on top of sweating even more, they did not deodorize me. Also, anytime that I would get in the shower, and like, we're oblivious to this, we get in the shower and then we don't necessarily care that our armpits are, like, our pores in our armpits are clogged. This was made very, like, I was made aware of this whenever I switched to natural deodorants, because I really didn't like how regular deodorants, they clog your pores, and then when you try to like get in the shower and like scrub your armpits, make sure they're clean, your armpits were never clean. They never get clean because your deodorant, your regular deodorant, is clogging your pores. So that was another problem I had. I didn't feel clean. I didn't feel like my armpits were being cleaned. And I remember like telling my sister, and she was like, she felt the exact same way. Another problem that I had was the fact that my pH balance was so messed up every time I would switch from deodorant to deodorant, like regular deodorants. I just couldn't get it right. I tried like everything under the sun. I didn't necessarily do much research. I just found a deodorant from Dollar Tree, started trying it out, and it made me feel so much better, like made my armpits feel so much better. There is a moment in time where you're going to smell bad. Like you're gonna smell kind of gross and like musty, but that's like the transition from regular deodorant to natural deodorant. It only lasts, like, if for a regular person, I'm sure it only lasts for like a week to 2 weeks, maybe not even that. For me, I think it was like a week or two. But you just have to hang in there because it's so worth it. With natural deodorants, I actually feel like my armpits are being cleaned. It feels like there's absolutely nothing under there. I will say, I just threw away like my shit. Excuse me. I did not mean to say that. I just threw away my Schmidt's deodorant. And that came from Walmart. The only thing about it, it smelled really good. They had a whole range of scents. There was like a charcoal that I liked, and there was a lime scent, and then I think they also had like rose and something else I can't remember. But they smelled really good. The only problem was that they didn't last very long for me. They didn't make me sweat any more than I already was. You'd have to keep them in like a really specific temperature, it felt like, because keeping them in my room, they started to get like mushy and like start to crumble anytime I put them, like apply it. And it was just really gross. They got like little bumps in them. So I just recently threw those away not too long ago and switched to Native deodorant. This is not sponsored. Not sponsored whatsoever. Native, hi, if you want to sponsor me, I'll be glad to do that. But anyway, these deodorants are amazing. I know they're kind of expensive, but if you haven't looked into Native, the brand Native, they are amazing. I just recently bought Native. I used a coupon code from Kana Kathleen's video because I absolutely trust everything that she has to say. She's very knowledgeable about fitness and like skincare, all this different stuff. So I decided to get Native. I got 3 deodorants for, I believe, $24. I think they're usually like $36. Like if you want to get 3 by themselves, I think they're like $12 each at a regular drugstore. So this was a pretty good deal. If you're being honest, it's a pretty good deal. They had all these different like limited edition scents: sandalwood and fig, palm leaf, and bergamot, whatever, I don't know. They had a tangerine and citrus blossom, and then they had a paradise flower and amber. I didn't choose any of those. I'm too basic for that. When I got them in the mail, I immediately, like that night, showered and used one of them. I'm using my least favorite first because I have 3 here and I love the other 2, so I just want to get this one over with. These are aluminum free and paraben free. They're made with natural ingredients. So anyway, these did not irritate my underarms at all whatsoever. I have nothing but good things to say about Native. So I'll show you the scents that I got. I got the lavender and rose. And then I got the cucumber and mint. Then I got eucalyptus and mint. The really good thing about natural deodorants and Native deodorants, for me, they do not make me sweat whatsoever. I'm dry as ever, thank the Lord. We haven't had summer this year yet, but we'll see. Another good thing is that you can wash it off. Like, it just amazes me that I was so oblivious to the fact that, like, in my younger years, I could never get my deodorant off, and I didn't even notice and didn't even care. You're applying deodorant, like fresh deodorant, on top of dirty deodorant and your like dirty armpit skin because it's not washing off properly. Another good thing about Native deodorants is that they last very long. Like, they will keep you fresh for the entire day. No questions asked. That was a problem that I had with regular deodorants. They weren't lasting even past like 4 hours for me. Another good thing about natural deodorants is that they're better for your body, and you feel much cleaner, you feel better overall. In my mind, it's the fact that I feel good that I switched to a natural deodorant and that there's not a lot of chemicals clogging my pores anymore. And I feel good about the choice that I made. So if you haven't tried Native deodorant, or natural deodorant itself, please go buy it. You won't regret it. It's a nice change to your routine. Trust me, you will feel a lot better and a lot cleaner, a lot fresher. It's all good all around the board. And I'll show you ouch. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, that was okay. This is my cucumber and mint, but I just want to show you the consistency and how they look. Starts off looking very smooth, very, very smooth, and it stays that way. The deodorant that I had recently, the Schmidt's deodorant from Walmart, I really liked it. I got grossed out after a minute because it got really clumpy and it got like little beads in it, and like it was just gross. So I recommend Native deodorant to all of you. This is exactly how my Native came in the mail to me. Very convenient. I just picked one out and started using it. With all that being said, I appreciate you guys sitting down to watch my video. I really hope that you take my advice and switch to natural deodorant, because for me it was such a lifesaver. I don't think you understand how big of a sweating problem I had. It was insane. Like, I'd be sweating bullets. It'd be dripping down my arms. That was the worst thing ever. And I'm so glad to be over with that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.